Each quest forms a mutual encounter, and we've embarked on a year-long odyssey together, all united, and that's highly noteworthy. Tales of strange isles and hidden riches are among the most intriguing myths to countless individuals. These tales surpass legend and hold genuine substance, like the Oak Island tale in Genghis Khan's tomb. But to others, they're just illusions, much like the famed pirates of the Caribbean saga. However, according to Joe Rogan, the legendary Oak Island tale in Nova Scotia, Canada, might conceal a terrifying truth unknown to many. What stance does Joe Rogan take in this myth or reality debate? If Oak Island is indeed genuine, what's the next step? Join us in this video as we explore Joe Rogan's revelation of the chilling truth about Oak Island. Though Rogan commenced his journey in the late 80s as a stand-up comic, his rise to national fame occurred in 2009 when he started his podcast. The show rapidly became a world-renowned and highly influential program, featuring Rogan engaging in lengthy chats with various guests, comedians, actors, scientists, writers, lawmakers, and athletes. Their discussions span a broad array of themes, from comedy and entertainment to politics, philosophy, and universe mysteries. Rogan has built a reputation as a polarizing figure, often igniting debates with his bold opinions on diverse matters, so when he discussed the Oak Island treasure mystery, it promised to be explosive. Situated in Nova Scotia, Oak Island and its mythical wealth have been one of history's most coveted puzzles since the 1800s. Seekers worldwide have attempted to unearth its artifacts and riches. However, despite the number of lives lost in the pursuit, numerous skilled explorers remain driven by the challenge. One such tale is the saga of the Laguina brothers. When 11-year-old Rick Laguina leafed through a Reader's Digest article in 1965, he had no idea it would alter his life forever. The story about a fabled treasure hidden on a remote Canadian isle captivated him. He and his brother Marty grew even more enthralled when their father shared a Wall Street Journal piece on Oak Island. While Marty found it intriguing, Rick was particularly taken by the treasure, especially after learning that so many before had tried and failed. Despite being young, Rick sensed that a significant mission awaited him, and he wasn't about to abandon or forego it. Rick's fascination with Oak Island's treasure came as no surprise, as he was already a born adventurer. He had even participated in a treasure hunt in 1964, back in his hometown of Kingsford. During this quest, he stumbled upon a massive granite stone. Driven by curiosity, he roped in Marty and their neighborhood friends to lift it. To their dismay, no precious or valuable goods lay beneath. They found only a heap of dirt, as expected. But true explorers never give up, and this minor setback didn't deter Rick. He knew there was much more out in the world, waiting for him to uncover. Before we delve deeper into Oak Island with the Laguinas, let's revisit a similar tale from over 150 years ago, which sparked the island's legendary treasure hunt. In 1796, a young boy noticed a peculiar indentation on Oak Island's ground. It was an odd sight, one that would draw many seekers to inspect what he had discovered. 8 years later, the Onslow Company formed a team to investigate the area. Why it took so long to begin remains unclear, but better late than never, I suppose. After spotting the strange indentation and other curious markings, the team drilled until they hit something hard. They unearthed a stone slab with bizarre symbols on it. The next logical step was to decipher what the inscription said. Experts began working on decoding the tablet, but despite their efforts, the meaning remained elusive, likely due to a lack of the right tools or expertise. It would be nearly a century before, in 1886, a Halifax professor deciphered a chilling message: 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried. The term pounds puzzled people, but the phrase itself seemed ominous. One interpretation suggested that a significant treasure lay beneath, just waiting to be discovered. Where did this treasure originate? Many theories emerged, some even stranger than others. Some speculated that the treasure belonged to William Shakespeare, or more accurately, Francis Bacon, believed by some to have authored Shakespeare's works. This theory led to suggestions that Bacon buried manuscripts and wealth here. Although fascinating, it is widely accepted today that Shakespeare was indeed himself, not Bacon or anyone else. Another theory suggests the treasure was hidden by Marie Antoinette, the famous French queen. Rumor has it she sent her maid to Nova Scotia to hide her riches on the island. There were even whispers of the French Navy's involvement, but no solid evidence. One fact that supports this theory is that when Marie was captured at Varennes, she was without any of her jewelry or gold. Pirate theories abound as well. Some believe Captain Kidd stashed part of his loot on the island, citing Blackbeard's claim that he buried treasure where only the devil and I know, possibly on Oak Island. But the most intriguing theory yet involves Freemasonry. The island's markings have been thought to align with Masonic rituals. Could the Freemasons have hidden treasures here too? No one knows for sure. Let's circle back to Daniel McGinnis, the young boy who noticed the unusual depression on Oak Island's ground in 1796. At the time, he had no idea that his simple discovery would spark a centuries-long treasure hunt. When he spotted a tree with its branches cut, he couldn't help but think of the pirate legends he'd heard growing up. He believed the tree was part of a pulley system used to lower treasure, and with his friends, John Smith and Anthony Vaughan, he began to dig. 2 feet down, they hit a flagstone. Excited, they pressed on. At 30 feet, they encountered layers of oak logs but couldn't dig deeper without help. They'd have to wait nearly a decade to resume their search. The Onslow Company returned to dig in the same spot, but this time they came equipped with better tools. At 60 feet, they found more oak logs, coconut fibers, and charcoal. They continued digging until they uncovered the infamous stone tablet with strange symbols. However, when they removed another layer of oak, disaster struck. Water flooded the pit. Attempts to drain the water failed. Could this flooding have been a trap designed to prevent further discovery? No one knows. Stumped by the flooding, the Onslow Company eventually abandoned their search, but their failure didn't discourage others. In 1849, the Truro Company attempted to drill samples from the pit without removing the water and struck gold, literally. They found 2 chests filled with coins and 3 gold chain links, though the links were sadly lost, adding to the mystery. The team noticed something strange. The water levels in the pit rose and fell with the tides, leading to the discovery that the beach itself was artificial, engineered with a complex drainage system. Attempts to dam the water flow met little success, as a storm wrecked their efforts. With depleted funds, they too had to quit. The Oak Island Association tried their luck in 1861, but at a depth of 88 feet, disaster struck again, this time, resulting in a tragic death. Rumors began to spread that ghostly pirate spirits guarded the treasure. In the late 1800s, another group found a mysterious parchment with unknown letters, a chilling artifact indeed. But tragedy struck once more when one of the explorers, Maynard Kaiser, fell to his death. Fast forward to 1959, and Robert Restall led a new expedition, moving his family to Oak Island to live there. Tragically, carbon monoxide from an engine led to his death, along with his son and 2 other workers. By 1965, the island had claimed its 6th life. In the late 1960s, the Triton Alliance entered the scene, using advanced technology to drill a borehole and examine the money pit. To their shock, they found leather shoes, a severed hand, and what appeared to be treasure chests on camera. However, when divers were sent down, they found nothing. The objects seemed to have vanished into the silt. The pit collapsed soon after, ending their search. This story was the one that ignited Rick and Marty Legina's lifelong interest in the island. By the 2000s, they had the financial means to purchase a stake in the island and lead their own hunt. The History Channel soon picked up their quest, chronicling it in The Curse of Oak Island, which has run for over a decade. But why is Oak Island such a fixation? Even Joe Rogan weighed in on the subject, expressing both skepticism and fascination with the mystery. He found the island's allure hard to deny but questioned why no treasure had ever been recovered despite so many years of digging. Nevertheless, Rogan didn't dismiss the possibility of a hidden trove altogether. After all, he reasoned, what's a good treasure hunt without its share of twists and turns? So, what do you think? Is Oak Island hiding a treasure trove beneath its surface, or is it all just a clever illusion that has led so many astray? Let us know in the comments below if you liked this video.